how's it been overall?
Training with Coach Cunningham is just less of a distraction from my hometown, my city. You know, made me focus more on boxing myself.
Do you think Mikey Garcia is taking this camp lightly, and do you find it disrespectful that he's talking a lot about Earl Spence fight?
I don't pay attention to but he said at the end of the day, July 28th, you still got to get punched in the face. So all that doesn't bother me.
Adrian said that he confines that you're going to do what he didn't do. He knows how to beat Mikey, that you're going to do what he didn't do to beat Mikey. He talks about Adrian's contribution. How do you feel about that? Adrian behind those comments, it was like, that you give him up doing what he couldn't do.
I learned a lot from Adrian, you know, over the years coming up, and seeing him work like a machine and really focus. You know, that's why he's because he know, me being away from home and being up there with Coach Cunningham. You know, I'm in the right hands. Coach Cunningham and my dad keep me 100% focused on boxing. You know, and on this fight.
Do you find it a little demoralizing that even though you're the IBF champion, a lot of people are picking Mikey Garcia to win that fight? They're not really giving you much of a chance?
At the end of the day, they don't fight for Mikey. You know, they don't fight for me. At the end of the day, we still gotta get in the ring. Like I said, I don't listen to none of that. You know, I know what I am. I know what I can do, and I know what I'm gonna do July 28th.
A lot of people also judge your performance against Fortuna, saying that you kind of look a little bit rough in there. Do you think your height and reach advantage is going to play a big factor on beating Mikey Garcia?
Totally different fight. Totally different fight. You know, like I said, I'm 100% focused, and I know what I'm going to do July 28th. You know, my skills, my height, my reach is going to overshadow all of that.
Where would the win from against Mikey put you? Where would that put you?
She'll put me on a pound for pound. Sure. It will put me on there. But like I said, you know, this is something I've been dreaming about. This is a fight I wanted for the longest, and it's finally here.
Do you move up or unify with Lomachenko?
Like I said, I want all the belts. You know, I want all the belts. So, you know, that fight fits best for me, then we're gonna have a Robert Lomachenko fight.
Is making 135 still relatively easy for you? Because I know you haven't had issues in the past.
I'm at 135 right now. I'm cool. You know, like I said, I'm cool. After this fight, after I win this fight, we're gonna sit down with the management and see what's the best move for me.
Think you've been slept on this whole time?
Yeah, it's time to wake them up. Time to wake them up now, man.
You haven't had a knockout in a while. Your last one was a tremendous one, to throw it out there. How much greater do you think it would be to knock Mikey out instead of decision?
It'd be great, but a win is a win. Sure. No matter you knock somebody out, you know, a win is a win.
You gotta miss knocking people out though, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
How important is it to take these riskier fights instead of playing it safe to make a name that people will remember in the sport?
You call this risky? It's fighting, it's boxing. This is what boxing needs. You know, this is what put big attention on boxing. You know, fights like this, champion versus champion. You know, the best versus the best. This is what boxing is for. You know, to me, it's no risk. It's boxing. It's the life I chose.
How would you rate Mikey Garcia's opponents? Do you think there have been A level, B level, C level?
We're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna skip that question. But you know, Mikey, he's done a tremendous job with his opponents.
Because I got the hint that I follow you on social media, and fight week, and I try and devour everything you do and say, tweet, and all that. Are you unimpressed with his resume?
Mikey, with his opponents, he's been doing his thing. You know, like I said, he's a champion. You know, his record speaks for itself. You know, no comment on his opponents. July 28th, we will see.
The word I wanted to use, I missed it, was I felt like you thought he was protected to some degree. That's the word that comes to my mind when I follow you on social media.
like I said, no comments on the opponents, but July 28th, you will see best versus the best.
Robert, instead of me trying to get you to say something you don't want to say, let's just say what you want to say. What step up competition-wise, how's Mikey moving up here compared to his other opponents? I guess that's a more fair question.
I feel like the only big name you had was AB. And everybody seen that night, that was a half AB. You had A. You didn't have AB, you had A. So, like I said, July 28th, y'all will see.
Thanks, Robert.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll get it now.
This is how they expect me to fight. Right here, y'all. Right here, close up.
Great. Kevin and I put things together and good perspective.
Oh, he's fine.
You know, Robert's being honest and saying that
I didn't talk about him fighting Stevie. Stevie knocked him out.
Everything is smoother and better. You see that? You see my focus on everything. He has a kid that he loves and always want to be around him, and that's taking a lot of his time. So we have to get out there, you know, sorry for my background, but we love you and we get back all the time. Yeah, so we can all the friends, just popping on the workout,
Let's get warning. Y'all can ask me some questions.
Have you seen how Mikey Garcia responds to feints?
To what?
How he responds to feints. I've been studying both of y'all, and he responds kind of awkwardly to feints.
It's a longer punch coming behind this fight. It's a longer punch. Unless he gonna be way over there, it's not gonna be a fight.
Robert, it is his hometown, you know, obviously you will get the favorite, given the fight goes the distance. Is that at all in the back of your mind, or is it just you're here to do your job and that's that?
No. I know what I come to do. You know, I know what I'm going to do. It's going to be victorious July 28th.
According to you, what's Mikey's best asset? What's his best tool that he has?
Thinking. See him figuring out opponents. That's one of his best assets.
What's his most impressive win to you?
You said what?
What's his most impressive win outside of Adrian Broner?
Your phone breaking up. I can't hear you.
Okay. What's his most impressive win outside of Adrian Broner?
It's kind of hard. I would say his last fight. You know, him digging down deep to, digging down deep, almost. But, you know, him finding a way, you know, to finish that fight strong, which he did. That was impressive.
What inspired you to put the tablets on the wall to start speaking things into existence? Where'd you get that inspiration from?
I got that from when I was younger. You know, writing down my goals. You know, the first time I displayed it was the in the Mendez fight. You know, we put it on my Instagram. You know, and everybody seen what happened after that fight. But it's just little stuff, little notes that, you know, keep you motivated and focus on the goal. What he doing? Oh, okay, I thought he was trying to get some rap.
And I was just about to say, you ain't as boisterous as you usually are. I was just about to say, you weren't as boisterous as you usually are.
Oh. I don't know, man. I'm chilling. I'm happy to be here. You know, I really don't like interviews, but y'all came along with this job. You know, some people ask the same questions, but y'all ask the same questions too, but y'all just put them in different forms. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Robert, if LeBron James shows up to the fight, who do you think he'll be your favorite in your fight?
Huh?
LeBron James. If LeBron James shows up, watches the fight, who do you think he's favoring, you or Mikey?
Well, you gotta favor the Ohio boys, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta favor the Ohio boys. But you know, I've been a fan of LeBron James for a long time. You know, and you know, I'm now a Laker fan. You know, I've been a Laker fan.
They won.
I've been a Laker fan. As soon as LeBron got there, you know, I was a Laker fan.
Question you've obviously been asked already. What advice is Adrian Broner giving you about Mikey?
He didn't give me none about Mikey. He gave me all advice about myself. You know, staying sharp, doing what I do best. You know, fighting my fight. That's what he gave me. You know, that's what advice he gave me.
I just need a little like.
How's it working down there with 6? I don't know how many fighters now, but I saw at least 5 top 10 fighters down in camp with you at different levels, at different points of their. How is it? How competitive is it down there?
Very competitive, but Coach Cunningham, you know, he doesn't bunch us all in together. You know, he separates us during time. For us being around each other, you know, we may hang around in the gym and see what each other is doing and give pointers or receiving pointers, you know, stuff like that.
Who's been your sparring partners for this camp?
Boy Tito, my boy Wesley. You know, I forgot their real names. They're hard to pronounce. But you know, shout out to them guys. You know, it was tremendous help. Pushed me every step of the way. I'm talking about every step of the way. Every step of the way, you know. I felt like I was in a championship fight every sparring match.
Is Adrian Broner walking you out? I remember our last interview. You remember in New York? He missed his appointment time.
Yeah, he missed his appointment time. I was mad at him. So I was mad.
One vote.
Is AB walking you out?
I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know. I really don't want to come out to no music.
I know.
I don't want to come out to no music. I just want to hear the crowd, whether they booing, roaring, whatever. You know, like I said, I'm focused on one goal, and that's Mikey Garcia. That's no music.
Appreciate you, Robert. Thank you.